Alright, there we go. So today we're going to be playing a game called Vane. It's a zombie apocalypse game, sandbox. It's very similar to Project Zomboid in terms of the core gameplay, but it is first and third person, which is interesting. It's kind of... some of the animations are janky, and it is still fairly early access. So there are things that are definitely going to be subject to change. I know just looking at this news thing on the side here, I'm remembering they are working on like a new hunting mechanic to make hunting more interesting for gathering food, and just stuff like that. They're doing a lot of development stuff, so hopefully it gets better soon. I'm gonna turn myself a little bit here. I need to figure out why my head turns so freaking much when I do that. It's very frustrating. So all I'm doing is turning my head to the left here, and like, look how weird that is. I don't understand why it does that. It's something to do with my tracking, but I don't know how to fix it. I've tried a couple times, and nothing seems to affect it. So, I don't know. Anyways, so with this game, we're going to be starting a brand new playthrough, and I have played it a little bit, so I know some points of interest for us to check out. It is multiplayer as well, but I haven't found anyone that I could play it with, so we're just going to be playing by ourselves today. Let's just jump into the game, and I can explain things as we go. Sure, base damage. I'm gonna turn off decay. So they have like this mechanic, like if you ever played Rust, for example, where you have to kind of fill up like a building with like materials to prevent stuff from decaying, which honestly is good for if you're on like a big PvP or like multiplayer server. But when we're just playing by ourselves, it kind of just makes it a pain in the butt to do anything, truthfully, so we're just not going to bother doing that. They do have a bunch of different difficulties, and each one you start in like different, with like different issues and different like things going on. We're just going to play standard today. If you start on insanity, let's see, a difficult and frustrating experience that said to players who enjoy suffering. You start the game in fall, a half a year after the apocalypse, so like all the water and power would probably be out and stuff like that. But that is one interesting thing that I will say this game has is the 1.5 months, 1 month. Similar to Project Zomboid, the power and water will eventually go out, so you won't always have those things. You can also make it like headshots only. You can change all the damage types and stuff like that. Lots of different options you can change. There's infection chance, so you can just kind of get screwed over and die. Zombies can climb on things, which is interesting. And you can have hordes, so if you make like a lot of noise or something, like if you blow up a vehicle, you'll get a horde that'll spawn and just come sprint at you. Which, by the way, this game has both regular like walking zombies and running zombies, and they're just like random, so you could just be walking around and all of a sudden the zombie will start sprinting at you. It's kind of scary. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start. This game does take a minute to load usually. I'm not sure why. I think it's just like unoptimized or something. But I really like a lot of the thing that like drew me in was that you can pretty much loot every container that you see, which is interesting. And then there's loot just like floating around on the on the ground and stuff too sometimes. It's very interesting. And it has a lot of like the Project Zomboid like mechanics where you can go to like a sink and just like drink water out of it and like fill up the sink. Or like you can fill up a bathtub and things will go bad over time, things like that. I'm gonna try to fix this while we're sitting here. Okay, maybe that'll work. For now, anyway. But yeah, this game is interesting. Like I said, I played this a decent bit. And just kind of roam the map looking for points of interest and stuff. So I kind of have some idea of where we can go to do different things. So we'll see. Our first thing is going to be wanting to find like a bow and arrow. Because then we can silently kill zombies from range. They also have like a cool cooking mechanic and stuff like that. Okay, so... there's us. We're not going to customize too much because the character creator is like kind of iffy anyway. Like, look at some of this hair. It's like very glitchy when you move it around. It's kind of funny. Here we got big ponytail. We'll do that one. Oh yeah, look at this one. It's all messed up. So yeah, they need to work on that a little bit, I guess. It does have a fairly in-depth creator though, like you can look at all these different options. We can make some crazy looking characters. I'm not really gonna bother with that. You'd have like weight and age, which I don't know, I think they affect like how your character behaves. We're just gonna leave it all average. So you also have stats. It's like an RPG where you level things up. I did learn lockpicking is probably the most important stat in the game, like hands down. I would say probably strength or carrying items. And it looks like they plan on adding NPCs, so you can like talk to people and things like that. Make a chonker gets debuff, zombies can hear your cheeks clap. That's funny. In theory we could. I think the other one I'm gonna do is either construction for base building or agility. I think scavenging improves your chance of finding good loot too. Alright, we'll do construction. That way we can build things. So we're gonna need to build things for our base probably. Actually, we probably won't if we find the right base, so we should be fine. We'll do vitality, so we don't get hurt as bad. Or should we? No. We're gonna do agility, because we can run more. Okay. And you also get an occupation, which gives you some stats and some starting equipment. So it's like athlete, banker, be a chef, college student, a conspiracy theorist, construction worker, and that you see they give you some stats and they give you your starting equipment too. A courier, a craftsperson, demolition derby driver, doctor, a drug dealer. Which you start with some drugs, which is kind of funny. I feel like this would be good if you're playing on like a multiplayer. Electrician, farmer, firefighter, a game developer, a janitor, laborer, mechanic, musician, a park ranger. That's actually kind of an interesting one. Police officer, politician, religious leader, salesperson, teacher, thief, unemployed, unprepared. What you did before doesn't matter. You're completely unprepared for what's ahead. No starting stat bonus or loadout. That's actually kind of crazy. That's like a hard mode. Or a veteran. Any recommendations from chat on what we should play? Because if not, I'm probably gonna go with like park ranger, like police officer, or maybe a veteran. Just so we're better at fighting. That's probably the most what we're gonna be doing is fighting anyways. Some of them would be really good if we're kind of doing multiplayer. Thief? Thief might be good. Yeah, I do like the starting stuff idea and like the stats. Maybe we do start as thief because we get more lockpicking even. And once we get to like, I think it's 40 or 50 lockpicking, we can do like the better locks. And we can always find weapons and stuff. It's not a huge deal not to start with one. We'd start with a crowbar though, which is nice. I think we'll do thief. Thief sounds good. You can also pick these uniqueness traits that give you just like more of a challenge. I don't think they give you any type of like bonus at all. But like you can make it so you can't smell fluids in containers, so you can't like let's for example like smell like a tank and know if it's gasoline or like what's in there. Reducing stress by killing things. I feel like that's just kind of like easy. Couch potato, when you eat cooked foods you get more stress, which is funny. Daredevil, instead of panic when you drive fast you get excitement. You can have a heart attack from it. You can be diabetic and need to find insulin. Which I have found before, but it's very rare. Being near electronics causes you psychological discomfort. That's actually funny. You could be lactose intolerant, so you can't actually eat like lactose-based foods. Nearsighted, you'd have to have a pair of glasses to be able to see, which is kind of interesting. A nomad, you spawn the outskirts of your chosen spawn location. You can be pale and get sunburned easily. Which you can get sunburned in this game, by the way. That's kind of funny. There's a lot of like different effects like that. Be allergic to peanuts. You could be a sleepwalker. So you have a chance of just waking up in a random bed somewhere when you sleep, which is funny. You could just like be in your base sleeping and wake up in like a random house. Unvaccinated. You're more likely to get infections. And you can get rare diseases. You could be a vegan, where you won't eat animal products, or you could be a vegetarian, where you don't like hurting animals or eating meat. I don't think we're gonna pick any of these today, but they are an interesting idea. As for starting town, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Saranac was where I would Let's see, we should start. Redford is, I think, the bottom left of the map, and there's not a whole lot there. This place, yeah, has the big, huge prison, which is scary. I don't like going in there. And then this is like a mountainous area, so I think we're gonna do Saranac. Alright, let's get into it. Now, I will remind you guys, some of the animations are very janky when it comes to like fighting and stuff like that. Also, at a point when you have certain equipment, fighting becomes pretty trivial unless it's a horde, so... I'm not saying the game is super difficult or anything, but... it's also not super easy either. But there are a lot of really cool mechanics. And that's why I wanted to show this game off too. As I was playing it, I was discovering more and more things. I was like, wow, these are cool. Okay. So we spawn in our little house. It's like midday, afternoon. So we can start searching. We start with 2 parcels. Okay, we get nothing. And a hairdryer. What are we gonna do with a hairdryer? The heck? Okay. Oh, that's decent though. We're getting a lot of medical supplies early on. Ooh, and a backpack. So as I was saying before, you can kind of search through most containers, which is nice, and find things. You can also, you know, move them, destroy them, lock them if you have like padlocks, which is cool for like multiplayer. There's a lot of decor items like this wall frame and stuff. There's lights you can turn on and off. I don't think it'll spawn a zombie in our starting house, but you never know. So we're just gonna loot a bit, see what we can find. There's also these like crafting recipe book things that you can get, which is cool. So when you like level up, you can end up crafting like better things. So, oh yeah, I was saying before, you can like do things like filling up your sink or drinking right out of it. So I can just drink right out of the tap here and fill up our water. You can also smell it. There's nothing to smell because there's just water in there. Kind of interesting. And right now I just have a cell phone for my light. So if I go into my menu here, you can see I just have my cell phone. And you actually have to get like batteries and stuff and keep it powered on, because that's the only way you end up having like a map. And at the top right there you can see the date and the time, and also a compass on the very top. I would lose all those if I turned my phone off. And here's the map. Okay, I know roughly where we are. Our main first thing that we want to find is going to be a little bit of food. Okay, not cat food though. and a vehicle. Because since we have a vehicle, we can kind of go around a lot easier. Chocolate donut, eat. Pretzel, eat. This person must have had a cat, because there's a lot of cat food here. A water bottle? That'll be useful, I'll take that. There's also a lot of like junk items. Which is definitely interesting. Project Zomboid has that too. There's a lot of just like random items that are like not super useful for things. Yes, you can get like a watch and like an actual compass item. And if you put them in your little utility slots here, then they don't need power. You don't need to have like a battery for them. But the cell phone's just kind of the best way. But you know, eventually at a point you're not gonna have any batteries left. Although I did turn on the option to do we have a screwdriver already? Yeah, crosshead. I did turn the option for loot to respawn. So I think it's after like a few days things will respawn. In different locations. Okay, so we're gonna leave our starting house. And I think we're gonna head over into the town itself and look for a car. A large cooking pot, okay. I mean, that's useful. I tend to not really go into residential all that often, because I find most of them don't really have much that's like useful. There's a zombie right there. So here, let me show you guys some of this riveting zombie fighting gameplay. Wow. Oh, she had wine on her. Crazy. But you can see kind of how like it's a little janky, right? Some of the animations need a little bit of work. But the scary part is that like some of these guys will just get up and start sprinting full speed at you, and that's when it's actually scary. And difficult, because any hit can result in you dying. Also, I might have my settings turned up a little too much, because I am lagging just a little bit whenever we get close to enemies. So let me go ahead and turn that down just a little bit. Here, we need VSync on. That'll probably help a ton. Okay. Wait, did I save that? Yeah, okay. That should help a little bit with our little lag. I want to go over there. That looks like it's gonna have some... Actually, these churches sometimes have interesting stuff too. So we'll go in here first. They did over there also has a a 12 gauge rounds. Okay. Why is the church getting 12 gauge rounds delivered? Oh, this is a soldier guy. That's good. We can take his gear. Oh, he's throwing up blood. Gross. Sit the heck down. All his gear is like all broken. I don't know how to repair clothes yet. That's something that I'm still trying to figure out myself. Is how to fix clothes. I thought you could do it with like thread and a needle and stuff, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Unless I'm just doing it wrong. Hello? Anyone home? Whew. Oh my god. Okay, that guy was a runner. That was scary as heck. Oh yeah, there's this fun mechanic where if you find debit cards, see how they have a card number on them? If we find an ATM, we can actually take money out of their ATM, or of their bank account. Which I thought is pretty funny. It's also getting late, we might want to find somewhere to hold up. And of course we have the... oh geez. The Elder Scrolls... mechanic. Need a heavy cutting tool. Okay, so they can come through, but we can't. That's annoying. Maybe there's another way in. Yeah, the Elder Scrolls lockpicking system. Pretty epic. Very used to that. Okay. You hit her. I got a wound? What? Okay, hold on, I gotta fix that. Deep wound. Bandage. Apply. Okay. And then we probably want some painkillers. Take a pill. Okay, and you can see it is healing my wound up at the top left there. And the painkillers are getting rid of our soreness. So let's see what will happen. Oh, is our wound infected? I think it's infected. Hold on, let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, infected. So let's do hand sanitizer. And then we'll put a compression bandage on there. And now it should help with that infection, because it's sterilized now. But you'll notice me like walk forward and backwards a lot, and that's to try to avoid getting hit at all. We just got really unlucky. That lady was like stuck in the weird... in the wall or whatever. Also, eventually we'll get like a longer range weapon, and we don't have to worry about it as much. The problem right now is our weapon is like very low range. I can't even hit her. She's like stuck. Okay, well we're just gonna ignore that for now. Oh look, soup. Eat. Eat. Vomit-inducing smell. Yeah, you know, dead bodies in the ground will do that. Large water jug? That's actually so nice. And soup cans? Yoink. B- blood bag. I actually don't know what kind of blood type I have. Oh, that one's alive. Just gonna close that. Actually, do I know? Medical, is it character? Oh, unknown blood type. Okay, so we don't actually know what our blood type is yet. It should be safe enough to stay in here overnight. So we're probably gonna do that. Just going out at night is no fun. I want to try to kill this zombie now, though. Hmm. There. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Big note. Keep that away from me. Okay, and I think we're just going to sleep over here in the corner. Outlook good. The magic 8-ball has spoken. Yeah, we're gonna take that. That's funny. It was at 7 p.m. So we should probably sleep for like 8 hours. (3 a.m.) Okay. We can deal with our issues of like water and stuff. Drink. Drink. Some wine. It looks like the camping grill doesn't actually work. Like, you can't heat up stuff on it. That sucks. We'll probably keep this as like a safe spot for now. Ugh. It's super dark out. We're just gonna wait it out for a minute. It should start getting light around 5 a.m. or so. But yeah, similar to like Project Zomboid, you can like work out and get more like stat points, but you end up getting like tired and like kind of hurting yourself over time. There's a zombie out there. You can see him poking through the wall there. We leveled up our agility, so you have perks when you hit certain ranks. So let's see what we can do here. %30 less tired while sprinting. That might be a good one. Like, we're gonna do that. Because that way we can sprint for longer, technically, if we need to. Our strength also leveled up. Might just carry more. Lockpicking 40, that's so good already. I think we're gonna do muscle memory, so we get more XP for lockpicking. But yeah, it's kind of a nice like RPG mechanics where you like level up as time goes on. I do enjoy that aspect of it. There we go. Time passes very quickly in this game though too, I've noticed. Just because I'm curious. It has a key. We could steal a school bus. It'd be very not worthwhile, but we could do it. Too big and bulky, we don't need something like that. That'd be good for multiplayer, if you had, like, people to take around with you. But I kinda wanna try to take one of these. An ambulance or a cop car. I feel like both of these would be really good. Fortunately, no key, though, for this one. Does seem a little buggy, too. Every time we get near zombies, they seems to lag my game like a little bit. Wish we could see if there was a key in there before we picked it. Uh-oh. Oh, it does have a key. And it has a decent amount of fuel in the tank. Okay, I think we found our car, guys. I think so, yeah. I do think so. Oh, hi, Toxic. Hi. Doing well. Playing some zombie game today. As you all know, I love zombie game. Yes, I believe you can turn the sirens on. We'll test it in a minute here. Kerosene canister. Yoink. This is day 2. We are very, very early on, so we pretty much just spawned. We just found a car with a key in it, which is very good. Ah, what the deep wound? Are you kidding me? BS. Wait, I can do it from this menu, right? Mission bandage. Painkillers, okay. A luchador mask? No, he just had a mess up face. A glow stick. Yeah, so here's the siren. You can turn it on. Disengage the handbrake. Car on. Alright, so I want to go to the gun store. First thing. Now that we have a car, I think that should be our goal, is the gun store. So we're gonna drive up that way. We're also gonna stop here at the gas station. Also, I do apologize for the lag. This game is not very optimized yet, from what I can tell. It's very early access, yes. I was kind of saying at the start of the stream, it has a lot of potential, I think. But it just needs some time to cook, really. Yeah. I think there's only 2 devs, so I'm not gonna give it too much, like, you know, negative review. Because, I mean, this is very decent for just 2 devs, I think. I'm lethargic from eating too many junk foods. Yeah, I mean, the fact that, like, everything has, like, you know, the openable doors, the lighting is really nice, the graphics all look nice. This is a functional freezer, or, like, fridge. Because, like, being in here, you can see on the top right, it says I'm cold and chilly. Because I'm in a walk-in, like, cooler. We of course have the Bethesda lockpicking mechanic. I'm just curious if there's anything useful in here that we can take. Just a lot of, like, alcohol and stuff. It does, it does. I believe it's like 1 month or so for the power and like 1.5 for the water, if I'm not mistaken. Ice cream, eat. Bathroom, here, you know what, we're thirsty. Wait, is it off? Nothing comes out. Okay, the sink is broken. That's interesting. Could got a urinal? No. You can steal money too. I don't know what it's used for. But like, so I mentioned before we found a debit card, right? So I can actually go to this ATM since the power's still on, and I can use this person's debit card. Insufficient funds. So it looks like the account had no money in it. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump that card then. Get out of here. But if they did have money, we could steal it. Okay. Now we can also fill the tank from the pump, just like in Zomboid. Yeah, in theory. But so like once power goes out, you can't take stuff from these gas pumps anymore. So you'd have to bring like a generator here or something. But these like soda machines and stuff, they work too. So I can come over here and I can insert some money to buy one of these like colas or whatever, or sodas, or energy drinks. It's kind of cool. Hey Dad, hi. I'm just gonna kind of look around the area real quick. Oh, there's some reading glasses. So if we took that one trait, propane locker. I do want to see what's in this warehouse. Oh, it's like a mechanic garage. Huh. What is this game? It's called Vane. It's a zombie apocalypse game. It's basically like Project Zomboid, but first and third person. That is the best way I can describe it, I think. The lift does not work. See if there's any good tools in here we can take. There's a truck key. Ooh, heavy pliers. And a wood axe. Those are all good. Air pump for refilling tires. Ooh. Metal scrap stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. A welding helmet. I'm just gonna see if there's any like good tools. We just picked those up, didn't we? Yeah, locking pliers. Car batteries. Yeah, so we could like pull our car in here and like work on it if we wanted to. Oh, I bet that key is to this truck out here. Or one of those ones, maybe. Look at this thing. It's so beat up. Well, the cool part is you can actually use them. You can get in. They have working stoves. They have cabinets. They have a bed. They're very cool. So... Oh, she runs! Kill her. Yeah, so the zombies can randomly be sprinters, like, by default, which is very scary. I've mentioned this before. It kind of freaks me out a little. Little golf cart. Yeah, there's no like super special infected in this one, which is nice. Alright, let's get in our car and get out of here. Oh, where'd that guy even come from? There's a bunch of them in there now, what the heck? They probably heard all the glass breaking, got attracted to it. But now we have a full tank of gas. That guy was sprinted to his death. I need to go again. Okay, I need to take the big highway up north. Another gas station. Is it this? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if I lowered the game quality, if it would help with the stuttering. Just kind of curious is all. I'm gonna try it really quick. Fly. Oh, so far it actually seems way better. That's actually funny. Because I was playing on 2K graphics, maybe. 2K resolution, I mean. Stuttering a little bit, but it's way better than it was before, I think. Okay, thanks Stream Elements for all your spamming. That's very nice. Yeah, I really like the volumetric fog in this game. It's very good. It can even get worse than this. This is like fairly tame fog. There's a farm right there. We're gonna eventually have to find somewhere to live. I want to find somewhere that has a generator. See my head sticking out of the top of the car. I didn't even notice that. That's hilarious. Yeah, I barely noticed it underneath the siren. That's so funny. Or the light bar is what I meant. The next right is what we want. Look at that thing going crazy out there. Yeah, the driving is a little janky as well. I think the reason we're stuttering so much is just because we're loading in so much things at once. We're gonna stop at this house because I need water. Don't forget to turn the key off. It just handles weird. Like, you tap the button once and the car goes like flying in that direction. Okay, so we're totally safe in here. Drink right out of the sink like a little heathen. Yeah. There's any food here to eat? Milk carton. Cabbage. Gonna eat a whole cabbage. Nom 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 nom. Caramel bar. We can cook, but we don't have any like ingredients really for cooking. Strawberry jam, we'll eat that. Can make vegetable soup. Open. Eat. The cabbage and some soy sauce. So you can like heat up like the soup and stuff like that soup I just ate. In theory, if I put a pot, so okay, we have like chicken noodle soup. I can take that pot that we had. If I can find it. Wait, where did it go? Pot? Hello? Here it is. Large cooking pot. We put it in there, and then we put the can of soup. We'll do a chicken noodle soup. We can put it in there. Turn it on. Let it heat up. And you can see it's cooking now right here down in the corner. Left corner. And it gives us a buff for smelling nice, which is kind of funny. Nice smell. Reduces your stress. We'll let that cook real quick. 30 seconds. I probably have enough time to just quickly walk through the house here. Sometimes you can come in these rooms and they're like stacked full of like junk piles or like gun duffel bags or something. Doesn't look like we're gonna get lucky for that though. Gotta be careful to not burn the food. I can't imagine eating a whole cabbage with soy sauce. I think that would taste odd. It'd be so salty. So I've noticed you have to take it out of the queue, otherwise you'll burn it. So like this is a perfectly cooked can of soup, and it's hot. We're gonna eat that. Oh, we need to open it. Eat. Nice. Why was the bathroom door locked? You know, we're probably gonna take these latex gloves. Oh, the texture for this is a little goofy. You can wash yourself in the shower. So if you get all dirty. No NPCs yet, but they have... Oh, a firework. They have the stuff for it. So there's like a trading skill. So with it, I presume they're gonna add in like trader NPCs. Same with like sociability. So you'd probably be able to like talk to people. You might be able to like recruit NPC like teammates. Which could be really cool. Like I said before, there's a lot of good baseline for this game. So in theory, it could be pretty good once they update it some more. Wait, you can bash people with a keyboard, which is pretty funny. I could just be like, what? I don't see zombies a beat with a keyboard though. Oh, they have parcels. One package. Hole punch oven dish. A beanie. We'll wear the beanie. Okay, so apparently Q is like another attack button. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna drop the keyboard though, because I feel like it's useless. Alright, let's get a move on. It's already noon 30. We gotta try to get there before sundown at least. But yeah, it definitely seems like there's plans for NPCs. Seems like they have a lot of big plans for adding more stuff into the game. I could see this being a really good, like, roleplay experience on, like, a multiplayer server. You can go fishing, which is cool. The fishing is very basic right now, but I think they plan on improving it later. They're also working on hunting, as I said earlier in the stream. Left here. There's a lot of interesting points of interest that we can go to. Pretty much every vehicle you see you can take and drive, which is cool. You'll see lots of animals randomly. There's a rabbit right there. There's like deers and boars and stuff everywhere, like wolves. Okay. You're at the gun shop. I'm gonna park. Turn off our ignition. There's also like a radio. And I haven't been able to get it to actually play any like music or anything, so I don't know if it's just like not in the game yet or what. Ooh, a tough lock. I don't know if we can do those. Yeah, it does. You can climb fences, by the way, too. Like, I just climbed over that fence. Pretty cool. Nice. 38 special. A trucker hat. I heard there was a State of Decay 3, like trailer or something. I don't know how true that is, though. Dress shirt. It's true? Okay. We'll have to watch that later, then. I really like State of Decay. Such a fun series. Ooh, a bow. That's exactly what we wanted. Let's see. Head to quick use. Just need some more arrows for it. A pom-pom hat. Khaki shorts. Gym bag. Yeah, State of Decay I think is one of my favorite zombie games. I beat it on the second one on whatever the hardest difficulty is. It was pretty cool. Okay, switch of crap. Let's try to break inside now. Oh, nice standard lock. Uh-oh. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Off. Okay. That could have been tragic. An alarm is super bad. Oh, dang. A nice shotgun. Oh, that's cool. That sounds fun. Oh my god, look at these archery crates. There's so many of them. Holy arrows. Okay. That's like more than enough arrows, I think. Guns! An N4? Oh my gosh. It's supposed to be like an M4, I think. World War I rifle. Mosin Nagant. Dang. This place is stacked. We are in a gun store, I mean... Makes sense, right? Oh my goodness, look at those 45 ACP rounds! We don't have a thing for it, but we're just gonna take it all. Might as well. We have to leave some in the car. Yeah, holy crap! There's a lot of 45 rounds. Maybe we'll find one in one of these crates. taser. Imagine if we weren't tasing the zombies, that would be funny. A rifle suppressor? Thought I just heard a zombie. Double barrel shotgun. I feel like this one's gonna be better. Let's see which one of these is better. $25 damage, 25 damage. They both use the same rounds. One has a scope and the other doesn't, and they weigh the same. Same with this one. Uses 5.56 rounds, which we probably aren't going to be able to find a lot of. 7.62. Do we have any of those? No. We have 5.7. What does this even go to? Oh, this thing. 57 magazine. Okay, we don't have one of those. More 45, a red dot sight, a pistol suppressor. Okay, we got kind of unlucky on like on the pistols. That's alright. Oh, this is a pistol case. Hold on. Oh, 9mm. Okay. I mean, I guess that's not bad. Alright, chat. Now we've pretty much won the game. Once you have ranged weapons, you just kind of win. The zombies have a super hard time fighting you. Ew, it's gross. Gotta drink out of it. Yeah, we have achieved the winning. Okay, we'll just hit the fence, I guess. You can recover your arrows a good chunk of the time, which is kind of nice. Which is why bows are really good, because they're quiet. And you can recover the arrows from them. There we go. A little worried there. Car would not start. Okay, so from here we probably want to try to find some kind of base to live in. I'm thinking somewhere like over here maybe, at like a farmhouse. Kind of back where we came from. But I want to find somewhere with a generator. Because that way we can have power when power goes out. If we even last that long. I don't know how long we're going to actually end up playing this game for, overall. Only because there's a farmhouse right there. There's not like a ton of content in the game. it would mostly end up being just us exploring different points of interest and like looking for high-end like crafting tools and stuff like that, which I feel like at a point would just get kind of old. So we'll definitely play this a bit and just kind of see where we go, where it goes. There is like this like animal feed that I've been finding. I don't know if you can like domesticate animals or not though. Because it doesn't, they always seem like they just run away from you. Alright, enjoy cocooning. See you in a bit. Thanks for talking and hanging out. There's a lot of stuff here. All these like... all these seeds. I don't really want to do farming though. I think there's no point. There's plenty of food everywhere anyway. I feel like farming would be for if like we turned off respawns. But yeah, there's like all this different stuff, like cattle feed, pig feed. I also haven't seen like a trough or anything though. So I wonder if it's just like different food like we can take if we're desperate. Jerry can, that'll be useful. So with a pickaxe. You can go mining in this game. I do know that. If we go into like caves and stuff, we can find ore. And we mine the ore to get like materials. Uh-oh. Okay. We're good. Well, there's a trough here. But it already has feed in it, so it's not like a functional trough, I don't think. I do think at a point it's just like food we can use for now. What? Oh, I suck at throwing. Oh! He was coming to play ball. Like, he got distracted by the ball. That scared the crap out of me, though. So yeah, that's a wolf. Let's head over to the farmhouse. Switch over zombies first. Ugh. Chunky room. Aviator glasses, now we can be cool. Some fabric softener. Smells like flowers. I washed myself in chemical cleaner. What does that even do? I don't think anything. Oh, look how badass I look. With my beanie clipping through my hair. Flippy floppies. Ooh, a debit card. And so here's another thing, like, if I had this map, I could put it into my utility slot. I'm just gonna show you guys. So I have these 4 utility slots. If I have the map in there, even if I can find it. Here we go. Even if the cell phone is off. So you see, like, I lost some of my HUD stuff. I don't have a compass anymore. I don't know what the temperature is. I can still open a map, but it doesn't have a GPS. See, it says you need a GPS-capable item like a cell phone turned on and working to see yourself on the map. So I don't know where I am because of that. But if I have cell phone on, now I do. See, I have a little red arrow. And you can switch between the 2 of them, it looks like, which is interesting. But you can also have, like, you can, like, figure out what kind of fish are out there, and it'll tell you in here. You can make a group. There's also this tasks menu, but I don't think you can get tasks yet. Polo shirt. There's also this really cool mechanic with the TVs. Where if you have discs, you can also play off of a file. So I think if I put like a meme into a file on my computer, I could play it on the TV. There's also like a URL thing. So you can play certain videos. Like, I don't know how that, like, any of that works, but it does seem kind of interesting. Has potential. Maybe one of these days I'll try to figure it out and we can... Maybe for next time we play, if we play this again. Lockpick. Box of frozen fish, a bag of fries. Should cook that. What do we need to make this bag of fries? An oven dish. Dang it, I think I left one of those at the last house we were at. Ah, that's unfortunate. We definitely had one and I just didn't pick it up. So we can't make these fries. But that's okay. We have other food we can make. We have more soup. Can make this vanilla biscuit. Can we just like heat this up? No, I guess we just have to eat it. Oh, we can make this wolf meat though. Oh, never mind, we don't have a pan. Can only make stuff that has like... for a pot. Okay guys, I might have messed up and I think I left our pot at the other house. Crap. Oh, that's okay. It's starting to get dark. Ooh, that's deer. That was a fantastic shot. Round of applause in the chat. Can't believe I hit that. Nothing. He's dead, Jim. Alright, let's see. How can I find my... Okay, I can't find my arrow. It's too dark. And it's raising. I'm going back in the house. I'm scared. Look at the doors. Okay. Claw hammer. We are like satiated and stuff, so we should be fine. I think we're just gonna sleep till morning in this house. Sleep. Sleep like 10 hours. Chocolate milk. Chalky milk. Smells like milk. Drink. 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 We're just gonna chug this chalky milk. Yum 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 yum. Okay. Okay, well clearly this isn't our forever home. Let's get out of here. Where should we go? I think we're gonna go into the town here, like... just kind of drive past it. Not much we need right now until we find a house that we can store stuff in. But I don't want to live at a town. I want to live, like, in a farmhouse. Because living in the center of a town would stink. Too many zombies. Let's do this. Cut down this side road. Yeah, I do want to apologize for the frame drops. It is not me. It is the game 100%. Like, it's just unoptimized right now and needs some cooking. There's a big house right there. Holy. That wouldn't be a bad one if I was gonna live in the city. Yeah, see, things are like taking a minute to even load as I'm driving through. I'm not even like going that fast either. Go like the outskirts of the town out here, maybe. Though we don't have to like drive into town all the time too, we can just run. I think that's a school right there. I was trying to find like a nice farmhouse, like 2-story farmhouse maybe. And like I said, I really wanted to have a generator. The west side of Chesy Lake. Big house with a 2-car garage. Which one's Chesy Lake? This one? Oh, like over here? That might not be a bad idea. Thank you, chat. I'll go head over there and look. I can just take this highway there, I think. It's his fault, chat, you saw. Oh god. You got my car all gross. Let's see. But it's all like... Here, actually, these aren't in terrible condition. I have one. I do have a military backpack. I'll drop these jeans in the school bag. Yeah, combat pack. Yeah, the first one I found of those guys, I immediately took his combat pack. That looks like a big farm right there. Look, a cow. And a pig. There's 2 cows, 2 pigs. I wonder if you can do anything other than just kill them. Are they just like there to be hunted or whatever? Just hunt? Okay, that's what I figured. It'd be nice to be able to domesticate them eventually. Need a house with a generator. It's a trailer park, it looks like. Oh, here we go. This house looks pretty big. And it has a little dock, that's cute. What do they have here? Boom. The bow is so OP. Debit card. Where's my arrow? Give it back. Okay, no arrow. You can find one? I didn't know you could pick them up. But dang, that thing's all cluttered. Ooh, there's a basement. Oh, it has a washing machine and dryer. Adjustable wrench. I don't think we have one of those yet. You put it on top of your car? That's actually really silly. I didn't know you could do that. Sometimes there's good stuff in these junk piles, and other times there's just like actual junk. Like, I don't need most of these crafting materials. It is silly. Where do I even find a generator? Do I just have to like randomly find one at a house? Because I've seen them before. Wait, a sewing machine? Can you actually like... Oh, making a tailoring bench, okay. Maybe that's how you fix clothes, is using the tailoring bench, maybe? Oh, a fireplace. Like a cabin? Okay. I know where some of those are. We found one, a 1911. You have so many of this 45 ammo, it's like crazy. It's okay, let's switch this thing. Remove. Scroll, 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 scroll. For this thing. Wait, can we do... yeah, there we go. Red dot. It doesn't fit. Does it fit in the shotgun? It does. So if I only have 2 of these... like magazines, will it fill them back up if I like expend it? Because I have all the bullets. Just don't know how that works. Cigarettes. Canned corn. I leave most of this stuff here if we're gonna live here. Has to be done manually? Okay. But I'll get like an empty magazine back after I reload or something. I'm guessing. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's put this bag of fries in here. Put our noodle soups. Alcohol, wine. Get this large water jug. Cooking oil. Okay. Oh, it's very dark in here. Where's the lights at? Thermometer? Oh, that's nice. Then we could know the temperature. If, Wait, does it tell you, like, the number? Oh, yeah. Equip. Oh, that's really helpful. Now I know, like, exactly what the temperatures are. Instead of it just being, like, a vague... hot or cold. Cream of chicken soup. Battery. Do the types of mattresses matter, I wonder? Like, should I sleep in, like, a good bed? Or does it not really matter? Doesn't matter. Okay. Placeholder. Oh, it's a lot of painkillers. Oh my gosh. Ooh, a flashlight. Equip. Uh-oh. Outlook not so good. Debit cards. I heard one. The heck? You guys heard that too, didn't you? Utility cabinet? Yeah. Yeah. And if I can even afford one. Let's see. Utility cabinet. Okay, we need 5 wooden scraps. Which I have left all over the place, actually. We can easily get some. We can cut down a tree. Here, we'll cut down one of these trees right here. Timber! Aha, there you are. I knew I heard you somewhere. Yeah, I knew I heard one somewhere. I just couldn't find where they were. Let's see, dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. Okay, now we have some wood scraps. Is there like a good place to put it? I mean, I guess like right here is fine. We did it. I think that's pretty central. Can we see like the radius of it? Is there like a... If we did like... I don't think I can afford anything else. That's fine. Maybe another cabinet. One short. Okay, hold on. Dismantle. Okay, yeah. That's a big radius, actually. Only gets part of the garage, though. But it gets all the way to the fence, pretty much, so I guess it's fine. What? What? Hello? It broke my fence. There's another one over here somewhere. There they are. $50. There's a bunch of zombies around here. Like most of the time they're not like really worth looting, but sometimes they have some stuff on them. It doesn't matter, because we're gonna have to make our own walls eventually anyways, aren't we? But they can climb them, so it's like... It's even the point. You can expand the radius? Okay. Let's see what our neighbors got going on. Single high, not double high? I see. Okay. No thank you. No running. Did the IDs do anything, or are those just like little roleplay items? $30. We should do a vain millionaire challenge. Roleplay collector stuff, gotcha. Let's drink all the whiskey. Those are pretty useful skill books. 8 lockpicks, oh my gosh. Not a whole lot here. Disinfect wounds, whiskey, gin, and vodka. Okay. That's a good call. I'm back. I'm back. Ooh, nails. A pistol case. The tough lock. That wasn't so tough. Ow. Just 38 special. I already have one of those. I don't think we need more than one of that type of gun. Ooh, a pan! We need one of those. For cooking. Thanks, Stream Elements, for all the spam. Supply runs into town. Yeah, that makes sense. Which is fine. I just need somewhere we can come back to and store our stuff and like sleep at night and stuff like that. It's really the main thing. Dang, this house is kind of like a lot nicer than the other one. It's way bigger. And it has a basement. Dang. Maybe we should live in this one. Does it have a garage? Oh, okay. Guess that is pretty important for keeping our car safe. Could be used to clean clothes. That's cool. Charcoal. Oh dang, 7.62 bullet? With the World War I rifle, don't we have that? Yeah, we do. That's a crazy find. Wooden spear with a marshmallow? That's cute. Springs. Oh wait, a fishing rod. You guys know me. Doesn't matter what game it is, I'm gonna end up fishing at some point. Every time. Dang, this guy's got like a bunch of guns in his house. Sunscreen. I do have the, like, loot respawn on, so... Ooh, a saw. It's probably helpful. Skinny jeans. Oh, it gets rid of a lot of our resistances. A hoodie. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I figured having it on for my first, like, big playthrough would make sense. Dang, that's a lot of, like... Ooh, a pot. The stuff in this house. Nice. Okay. Guess we check the bedrooms. Yeah, this place is so nice. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It even has like a fire rack thing. Log storage. Probably want to go try to find like a medical place so we can get some good doesn't have enough fluid in it? What do you mean? It's like basically full. How do I know how dirty I am? This doesn't really matter. The unkempt thing? Oh, so that's not even on here, so I don't have to worry about it then, I assume. Gotcha. Ooh, a baseball bat. 45 ACP, a trapper's hat. $100. Parcel, sandals, okay. I kind of have a rough idea where some of the stuff is. I know there's like a big hospital somewhere. Back to our house down here. Zachary Snyder. It's a pharmacy in Danmora. Isn't that where I'm at? Yeah, over here. Okay. Let's actually check out the garage. Nice place. An insulated flask? That'd probably be really good. So the whiskey's good to have. A hockey mask? The needle and thread. Oh, did I even pick that up? Okay. I do like how the garage doors work. It's kind of cool. Yeah, look at our junky house compared to the other ones. It's so funny. Can't really tell. That's fair. I do kind of just like go through stuff pretty quick a lot of the time. Their pan. Where's that pan at? Here it is. Make seared meat. You can just destroy it. Yeah, that's true. Okay, we're gonna sear this meat, and I have to use the restroom real quick after we're done. Yeah, cooking does take a little while, doesn't it? Oh, there's a pan in here the whole time. I don't like want this stuff. Can I just dismantle it? Yeah. Destroy. Destroy. Yeah, you gotta be careful with it. 65. I would still make sure I'm like sitting here staring at it, so I take it out at 100. It is interesting, but I wish there was like a better system for it. Because unless you know to like take it off of here like that, you're just gonna burn your food every time. Yummy! Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick AFK. Hits this button. Boom. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Oh wait, how do I clear it? That's right. There we go. Cool. Let's do like a quick save here. Stream. Save. Alright, now let's go into town. We're gonna do it even though it's almost nighttime, because why not? If it ends up being too hard to see, we'll just find a house to sleep in. Hello? Oh yeah, I have the handbrake on. I can go this way. Yeah, I can go around. Let's go super fast. Nyom. Nom. Dang, some big houses over here. Probably shouldn't go too fast, because otherwise things just like aren't gonna load in. You know what's funny too? Ooh. It's a big camper. Kinda wonder if it has a key to it. Nope. I feel like one of these would be funny for like a little bit, but it ended up being just like a pain. Because they're so big. I'm just playing single player. I don't have any friends to play with. If I was playing multiplayer, I'd be a lot more careful about just going around doing whatever. Single player doesn't usually lag like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's been really like this the whole time I've been playing. I don't really know why. Yeah, I just came back to see if that stuff respawned. Cause like my settings aren't even that bad. Like, it's just my FPS keeps dropping like repeatedly. Okay, you know what? Let's try medium graphics, I guess. Apply. Oh, okay. They're just gonna be broken now. A ranger hat. Oh yeah, see like the guns changed on the wall. A Lone Star Viper? That's cool. Thought I heard something. It looks like some of the stuff respawned, but not all of it. No. It's like right around here somewhere. These tough locks are like actually so frustrating sometimes. You have to get it spot on. Yeah, some of them seem to respawn, but not all of them. That's okay. Okay. Nothing super new or useful for us. I was kind of hoping for more like accessories like these. I guess we do have a couple of debit cards we can try. $78. $193. Insufficient funds. Get in the trash. Yeah, I have more than enough like guns and ammo, to be honest. I was just kind of curious, like, if it would give me anything I haven't seen before, that's all. Or like 5.56 ammo. Because I have a 5.56 gun but no ammo for it. Or 7.62 really either. And honestly, the only like really hard thing I've ever run into was like horde of zombies because a bus blew up near me. Other than that, it's been pretty easy. I don't think there's like special zombies or anything like that, so. Box. Okay, now to find this pharmacy. Okay, there's the gas station. Oh, it's this building. Okay, I see the sign. Yeah, why does it take so long for things to load in? You said grass was one of the problems? Turned grass to low. Grass distance minimal. High value may cause rendering issues. That might be why I'm having rendering issues, maybe. Cause like, look, this stuff's not even like spawned in yet. Very strange. Hello? The arrow just went through her. Well, that's not good. Hopefully that didn't track too many zombies. Start looting quick then, I guess. Blood bags. If only had a blood test kit, we could figure out what our blood type is. What the heck? What the? What's a tough locks? Dang. Okay. Water filter is good. Burn cream. Ooh, cold medicine. That's really nice. Oh dang, there's a lot of stuff in here. Look at all this. Doesn't do anything important. The pills are colored blue. Okay. Syringes. Those are nice. You're just gonna take all of that. Charcoal tabs, cleaning wipes. Nice. Lots of good stuff. Oh. You. Can try 3 for times and completely out of the lock. Oh, okay. That's good to know for when I get low on them. You destroy the body. It says it has something attached to it, so I have to destroy that first. Yeah, sure is. I don't know. Vomit-inducing smell. Okay, now that is freaking scary looking out in there. 'Cause there's no light and I can see. The zombozos. Gotta be light somewhere, right? Hi. We're closed. I said we're closed! Lots of pots and pans. Okay. Good to know. We'll probably go check that out after this then. Why is my flashlight like bad? Oh, because it's out of battery. Remove battery. Insert battery. Insert battery. Oh, I have to pick one. Aha! Now I can see. I can see. I can fight. Ah. Destroy. Okay, that's a good way to do it. Excuse me, are you throwing up in my lobby? Oh, that one didn't have the arrow. Yeah, it seems like sometimes they break, huh? Some lights on here. So that this place has pots and pans? Oh, there's a hotkey for it? No way. Oh my god, you're right. I've been clicking it the whole time. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them in here. Okay, that's the fire alarm. I don't want to pull that. All these places have their lights on. A hazmat suit? I feel like that'd be good for like situational. Lots of fruits in here. Glass bowls. Plate. Ooh, a pan. We're closed. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of this stuff right. Chocolate cake. Eat. That's a luxury in a zombie apocalypse. Chocolate cake. Oh dang, a whole pineapple? And a watermelon? There's actually a bunch of stuff here. The fruit's good. Yeah, I imagine so. What if you could like cook it to make it even better? Supposed to be like pasta or something here. Maybe there's some back here. I didn't really look in the back room at all. Employee lockers. Dairy cream bar. Eat. Glass cleaner. Like, I don't need that for anything specific. Drink. We'll get hydrated on this water real quick. There we go. That's fun details. $2 more an hour for working weekends? That's actually crazy. Pineapple citrus cakes? It sounds so good. I want one. Eat. Used to be defrosted to eaten? That's actually so funny. How do I defrost them? Tortillas? Can I make like tacos or burritos? Salty crackers. Can we make fajitas? Awesome. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Like I was a cop. Oh, he must have worked at the prison. I'm starting to get full junk. If I put a lot of this in the cop car. All these like random tools that we have that are like not useful. Just like right now. Oh really? Let's do that. Mostly because it sounds silly as heck. Oh my gosh. And that's gonna stay there, really? Wait, did it not? Didn't kick over. Is there a hotkey for the ignition? We need to learn that. Bindings. Oh, I don't have one selected. What don't we use? Is F used in the car? Doesn't look like it. Yes. Oh, but it turns on the flashlight in the car. Okay, we don't want to do that. What about J? Journal? T? Okay. I'll try T. Get to unbind it from the other thing. I don't need free look, honestly. Wait, I turned free look off. Why is it still doing it? I don't know why it's still... Didn't I hit apply? Aha, okay. Look at this. That's so freaking goofy. I love this. I didn't know you could do this. This is so funny. If you wreck the car, you lose it. Okay, I'll try not to hit anything. No promises, though. Uh-oh, the road's not loaded. I think part of the problem with the game loading is probably because I'm running so many things at the same time. Solar panels? Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't even know where to start looking for something like that. Maybe like a random house will have them or something. So I know there's a turn coming up somewhere. I can like access the ice machine, by the way, from like in here. I think that's hilarious. Oh, this house has a garage too. It's pretty nice. Oh yeah, I don't even know if I've seen solar panels around. So this one. Yeah. Box truck. Yeah, I've seen some of those around. I guess I just have to get lucky and find another key. So silly. Just put it right here for now. Oh, it's too close to the... Hmm. Find somewhere it fits eventually, don't worry, chat. Here, we'll put it on top of this, yeah. Let's say stuck inside something else. I don't understand. What is it stuck inside? Is it these, like, paintings on the wall? Like, can I just, like, destroy those? Get out of here. Okay, well, that wasn't it, apparently. I don't know what would be blocking it here. That's so strange. Could be finicky. Yeah, I've noticed. It's all good. That's cool that we know we can do that. Is there anything we need to, like, keep frozen? Probably... like these things, right? Bags of fries, beef patties, that kind of junk. We're running the power to it. Yeah, you're right. Add connection. I don't know where the power box was. Is it downstairs? I think it's in the basement. Which I don't remember how to get to, actually. Is it through here? Yeah. There we go. Left click? Nice machine. Nice. Now how do I see, like... Okay, it doesn't consume anything yet, because I assume the power is still on. This house is such a weird layout. Born to shit for so white. Oh my god. That's funny. Throwing dart. Yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to die from that. Oh, okay. I got scared. Yeah. Okay. Does not go anywhere near where where you think it's gonna go, does it? That's okay. I just wanted to be silly. Let's go back inside. Close. Can we like board up these? Yeah, okay, cardboard scrap. Go ahead and cover these up. Just lower the blind. Yeah, but doesn't this make it so they can't, like, get in? Oh, it doesn't? Oh. I'm just done with these little goobers coming in my house. You can fortify them. Fortify. By what, making like these? Okay. Good to know. We'll probably work on that another time. Okay, so let's see. I have all this medical stuff. I should probably put it in somewhere. I guess the second floor. Bathroom. There's a ton of medical supplies. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and giving me tips. I appreciate it a lot, actually. You've been very helpful. Hopefully I see you next time, maybe. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, you know what? We can put a lot of our cooking stuff into the stove, so it's just already there. Like the pot, the dish, the sauce pot. That way all we have to do is just put things directly into it, and it'll automatically have the cooking recipes for us. And we'll put all the other stuff up here. Pineapples. Watermelons. I think there was some stuff in here we should switch to. Awesome. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Alright, good as new. And now that I know I can just, like, take things and put it on my car, that's gonna be so nice. I did not realize you could do that before. For safety purposes, this is probably gonna be our bedroom, is this one. Look at that guy out there. What do you think he's doing? I don't like that we don't have a back door though. That kind of makes me a little annoyed. This house isn't terrible, but it's not great either. It'll work as a nice starter home though, I think. I just want to have a place I can come back and bring supplies to. We can always move later. Okay, so we have plenty of space. It's only 9 AM. Let's go do some more looting. I have a button for this now. Whee! Let's see. I think I want to go out into the... there and look for cabins. We can try to find a generator. And maybe some, solar panels or something. But yeah, I think overall, I would give this game like a very solid 7. It's got a really good, like very good bones, very good foundation. It just needs some work on some mechanics, which I know that they're like actively trying to do, so it's honestly a big plus. But I do enjoy it. It'd be a lot more fun with friends, but it's pretty decent to play alone. It's like Zomboid in that regard, where I'd much rather play Zomboid with friends, but I can play it alone. I'm just like kind of really good at the game now, so for Zomboid that is. That playing alone just feels like so easy. When I'm like having to protect other people or like work to do things like to help other people, it makes it way more of a little bit of a challenge. I think there's a mine down there. So I don't think cop cars are meant to be traversing roads like this. This feels very unsafe. Okay, let me just crash into some some of these fences here. Okay, this is not what I expected if I saw the road on the map. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I needed like an ATV or something small to take up here. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Did I break it? Okay. So yeah, this is not the type of car you should be taking off-road like this, apparently. What am I getting stuck on? Okay, there's a gigantic hill there. That makes sense, actually. Can I like, go around it to the side? Yes, we can. How nice, a fire watchtower. Let's see what we find here. See, this is the kind of card I should be taking out here. But I don't think you can, like, tow in this game, otherwise I'd, like, tow one of these back. Oh, this would be a cool base. Ham radio, work in progress. A winter jacket. I'm gonna take that just for the future. I doubt we're gonna make it to winter, but if for some reason we do, I will have that for that. Oh, what is this? Oh. Oh. That's interesting. So marks points of interest. That's oh, a generator. I'll be taking that. That's so silly. I love it so much. Let's see if we take this tank too. No. Salmon. Oh, she's got a lot of water in it. Okay. That's nice. I think we could build those, though. Might be worth it to try to make one early on so we can just have a lot of water. Just like stock it up. Because eventually that water is going to turn off. You know what we should do? Does this thing have keys in it? There's no key. Can we hotwire it? 6% chance. I damaged the vehicle, but it's protected by my latex gloves. Let's go. Meow. This thing handles like crazy. Yeah, there's no way the cop car would have came up here. I have absolutely no shot. This thing's barely making it. We're breaking every single fence post along the way, too. It's like not wide enough. Oh, that's cool. It's a little campsite. We're gonna leave the ignition on. A flare gun. A hiking bag. Exactly, who cares about safety? Shotgun. These people were clearly out here to do some fishing. Wow, they had a lot of batteries. Wait, I could pack up their sleeping bag? Oh, that's awesome. Now I have a portable bed. That's cool. Can I see what's at this other site below us? Doesn't look like it. We're probably better off just driving there. That was so close. Safety schmafety. This one's weird. It's like off the trail. But it doesn't look like we can get to any other ones from here specifically, so... Yeah, I've been trying to play chill music this whole time, just to like subvert expectations. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, it's just like permanently hotwired. That's actually really nice. Not that we'll probably ever need this thing again, but... You gotta be kidding me. This thing gets caught in everything. What the heck? What's going on? Get me the heck out of here. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the road. Come here, little doggy. No meat! Come on. I'm just getting unlucky. First that deer, now the wolf, no meat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just unlucky. Oh, there's an ATV over there. That's interesting. Maybe we'll come back for that. Again with the no meat, that's crazy. Oh, I pinned it to the fence. That's crazy. Maybe go get some meat out of it, I guess. Lost all those arrows though, I think. I wonder if there's a way to like... you like repower these stations once they go out? Wish that one guy was still here. He's pretty knowledgeable. You got this. Come on, kill him. Here, help you. This game is vain. It is a zombie game. Zombie apocalypse game. It's basically like Project Zomboid, but first and third person. That is my best way to explain it. It's got a lot of similar mechanics, a lot of similar like just like general gameplay elements to it. right now, the main gameplay loop is just kind of survival. But it seems like they plan on adding in like NPCs that have like tasks and stuff and trading. Which is neat. What is that? It's like a big quarry or something? Looks like it. I'm basically just grabbing some things like a generator and I have like an ice box too for when power and water go out. It's kind of glitchy at points and there's some definitely some like early access bugs here and there, but overall it's pretty decent, I'd say. So I can connect it to like something filled with gasoline and it'll automatically fill it up, I think. That's really cool. I don't know how to connect it to the power though. It does not connect it to anything. I'm assuming it just powers like a radius or something, I don't know. There's like a whole trailer park over here too, across the street. Let's go check that out. We still have some time left in the day. Actually, like a ton of zombies around here. Oh look, they have little golf carts here too. Oh, perfect. I will say the combat in this game is like very straightforward. Unless you're fighting like a big horde of zombies, you really are not at much risk. I've had to fight one horde before, and it was because a car blew up. It was probably like... maybe 30 of them, and they all ran. So it's like these guys just walk, they're kind of not super scary. But randomly they'll just be running, and that kind of freaks me out. But then when there's a horde of them, they all run. Yeah. I have some guns though, so if we do run into a horde, I'll probably be set. Wow, they have garden plots over here. Yeah, the ragdoll physics are very goofy. Let me see if I hit this guy. Sometimes they'll just like do a bunch of backflips and stuff. It's really hilarious to watch. Oh look, there's my arrow from before for some reason. Oh, hold on. What? Sorry, my parents are texting me. Which one do we have downstairs? I don't know. Not yet. Heard a strange sound. Muffin. This is the weirdest bathroom I've ever seen. Oh, that wasn't the bathroom. Okay. Natural gas. I wonder what that is for. Like, what is that used for? In this game. I don't know if I want to go into all these. Grab some of these crafting materials. I don't know what we're gonna need later, so might as well. Ooh, an industrial driver. That's probably really good. Anything like industrial grade is really good, I think. For like the tools. 5 p.m. We have a little bit longer of daylight. So the mailboxes. Someone just has ammo in their mailbox. Dolphin shorts. I'll take some of those. Those are cute. Because we're in a trailer park, this is everyone's mailbox in the trailer parks. Instead of individual, they all have to come over here to get them. When I lived out in Colorado, we had that, like, for our whole neighborhood had, like, it was like that. You'd have to go to, like, a certain spot where all the mailboxes were to get your mail. Oh, those are rotten. Get that out of here. Chalky milk. Drink. 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 Empty. Night of the Living Dead. Does it make me like watch that in game? But yeah, they usually do it to like give the mailman like less work or whatever. So they can just stop at the one thing, throw everything in, and then you have to go and like walk over there to get the mail. Mine was like across the street from my house, so it was kind of nice. It didn't go super duper far. Okay, it's like 6 p.m. Let's head back towards the house. In case we get stopped along the way. I did want to check these out too. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, most places do have where it's just individual house mailboxes. Like where I live now has that, but it was just like a big thing out when I was in Colorado, like I said. For some reason, even like the residential area that I was living in like had it. And it seemed just like a pretty common thing that most places seem to have, like the big box for everyone to share. Oh. She was running. She wanted this booty. I'm not signing autographs today, lady, sorry. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our stuff away here. Alright, so our character is very tired, so we're gonna go to sleep. But I think I'm also going to end the stream here. We have been going for about almost 3.5 hours. I think that's plenty of time. Let's check out this video really quick. Can I insert a disc? Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. I just want to see what it does. Haha, ducks. Wait, is this gonna play like the full movie? Is this how it starts? I found a Night of the Living Dead disc. I think this is just... Yeah, I think that's just how the movie starts. Like, I think this is just the full movie. In-game. Yeah. That's so funny. I could just sit here and watch a movie in the game. Well, I know, so one of the cool features before I go here is you can... I'm gonna just stop this for now. That is funny, and we'll have to maybe check that out another time, but I do know you can do things like... add camera? Oh, that's sick! So you can set up like a security camera and use this as like a way to watch it. So if you have like a gate or something, that's very cool. But you can also add in like a file or like a URL or something and play something on the TV. I'm just gonna try it really quickly. Your file name relative to code content movies must be... Everyone must have the file on their PC to play the media, otherwise it will not play. Doesn't give me... Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. We're gonna take 2 seconds to try this. Is it gonna be in... Documents? No, I think it's in like the actual like game file. I have to remember where I installed this really quickly. 2 seconds. Oh, is this not even on my... Okay, now I know why the game is running like crap. I think I installed it on my hard drive and not my... Yeah. Does it say Vein Content Movies? Oh my gosh, hold on. Does it have to be an MP4? I think I have one just sitting here, hold on. I have a meme one that we can do. Here it is. Copy. Paste. Okay. Enter a file name. So I don't have... Change this to URL. These controls. Set URL. My raw video links ending in... Oopsie. Okay, so what's it called? MP4. Confirm. I'm just curious if this is gonna work or not. I don't think it is. Only raw video? Like, what does that mean? Raw video links.
Hey, listen. You didn't need to post that. Why? Why did you post it? It's too late now to delete it. Now we just have to live with it.
I'm fucking dead! You can put anything in here! Oh my god! I'm fucking- that's so funny. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it back- I'm gonna turn it all the way up and we're gonna watch it one more time.
Hey, listen. You didn't need to post that. Why? Why did you post it? It's too late now to delete it. Now we just have to live with it.
I'm fucking dead. That's so funny. So I can put any MP4 at all in there and I can play it in the game? That's such a cool feature. That's actually so funny. Oh my gosh, hold on. I probably have another funny one we can end it on real quick. Is it this? No, I think it's this folder. I think it is this one. Yeah, here it is. I just have sound now. Okay, I see that one. Okay. Post, okay. I'm gonna change the name. That. Now it should, if I do this. It's trying, I think. Is it URL? It's struggling. Did I do capitals? I did. Okay, it doesn't like this one for whatever reason. Is that MP4? That's what it is, right? Oh no, it's not. Okay, wait, hold on. That's why. It's an MOV file, not a MP4. And I don't think I can just, like, on the fly change that. That's why. Okay. It specifically wants MP4s. Here, we can do this one, actually. It's less memey, but it's funny. Oh, here, I can actually select it. It's me! I'm on the screen. The audio's bad, but it's me. I'm in the game. That's so peak. I actually love that so much. That you can just do that. Let's see, do I have any other ones? So I'm like, I'm loving this now. This is so funny. Okay, okay. This is the last one we'll do. I don't even think I have to do it that way either. I think I can just do it like...
The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Could we get much higher? So high. Could we get much higher?
I'm fucking so dead. I love this. This is the best feature in a video game I've ever seen. Hands down. I could just take videos and put them in there. That's so fucking funny. The One Piece is real. Oh my goodness, that's great. Like, that's actually just a 10 out of 10 feature. I have to update my review. This game is a 9. Solid 9. It just needs like update work. That's literally it. Everything else is so funny, and that feature specifically has me dying. It's so good. I did not know you could just throw in random video files like that. That is so funny. It can be just like anything as long as it's an MP4. Just literally anything. And I don't have to like put the URL in there. I can just like pick it. I can select it. Yeah, look. I just put it in a folder. This is one of my YouTube videos. Yeah, there's a Kali sub right next to us.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Upright. Mark it. Whoa.
Okay, so should I just...
You were pointing first. Good point.
That's amazing. Okay, I'm done. That's so freaking good. I'm loving that. Ah. Alright, see you next time, YouTube. I'm gonna turn off the VOD for now.